this so last minute, but I have to cancel on you because I've got something else more important that has come up. Have you gotten this kind of excuse? I know I have. In fact, I've been guilty of using it myself. And one of the things that I think is really important for us to think about and to remember is the impact a cancellation has on a relationship. You don't want to become the person that gets known as the flighty last minute person, which means the person that is committed for weeks on weeks to have lunch at a particular day, a particular time. And the individual that is planning that lunch is built their schedule around either the location you're meeting at, the time slot. They've adjusted their entire schedule and you're calling 20 minutes before you're probably supposed to leave. And it's usually a text. It's not a call. It's not a regrets. It's not a whatever, right? It's just this, hey, gonna make it. Sorry, got something else that popped up. Now, things happen. Life is busy. We all go through these situations, but it is super important for us to be known for honoring our commitments. And it's real critical that when changes happen, that you're fully upfront, you're fully transparent about what it is. I just had this situation happen this past week where I actually had a very important client prospect for my software company that said, look, I can only meet at this time. This is the time to do it. And I already had a prior commitment, but I knew the relationship had enough flexibility for me to reach out to this person. I did it personally and said, look, I am super sorry. However, I don't have the resources back at the office to handle this one particular meeting. It's critical that I am involved. And let me just tell you that it is not something I would do unless it was super important. So I beg your forgiveness. The lunch next time is on me, and let's get something back on the calendar. But then I did one step further. I reached out to that person after the meeting and I gave them the credit for the successful outcome of the meeting, because it was because of them being so understanding about postponing our connection, our meeting, that I was able to have this great meeting, which turned out to be super positive and, worked out to be a great situation for my company. And I wanted to thank them for giving me that space and that flexibility. What that does is it really reinforces the fact that, hey, I really felt bad about rescheduling. I felt really horrible about having to do that so last minute. But that because you were so gracious and gave me that flexibility to do that this is the result, right? This is the outcome. And I think it's super important for us to be able to share the benefit of whatever that outcome might be for why we canceled with that person, so that they know it wasn't just pie in the sky, didn't forget, didn't get too backed up, didn't put them lower on the priority list, but this was a legitimate reason. And there was a valuable outcome because they gave us the flexibility. Don't become the person that just cancels willy-nilly. Don't become the person that can't be counted on to put something on the calendar and to stick to it. Don't become the person that inevitably always has something come up at the last minute. If it's an important priority, you'll make it so. My circumstance, hey, I could have just told that prospective client, hey, sorry, I couldn't do it. However, I wanted to be able to have my cake and eat it too, which is often the case. I want to be able to satisfy what was a professional obligation and honor what was actually turned out to be, was going to be a social obligation. People will understand if you're forthright and upfront and you are not the scatterbrained, flippant kind of person that cancels so last minute on them. So I just wanted to put that out there. I wanted to give you some food for thought. Don't be that person, my friends. Go out there, make a difference in the world, make a difference in someone's life, make a difference in your own life. And as always, ripple on, my